Right now at 4 o'clock, Milton makes its final approach toward Florida. The state already feeling the effects of this massive storm's outer bands, powerful waves slamming the coastline as winds whip up. On top of those threats, the storm has already spawned numerous tornadoes across the state. Officials say anyone who did not make it out of Milton's path must now shelter in place to ride out this life-threatening storm. It is Wednesday afternoon. I'm Brian Taff.
And I'm Sarah Bloomquist. The big story on Action News is Hurricane Milton. It's expected to make landfall tonight as a major hurricane, bringing with it a historic storm surge.
ABC's Jacqueline Lee live now in Tampa, a city that could possibly take a direct hit tonight, but nonetheless will see a significant storm surge. Jacqueline.
Hey, Brian and Sarah, yes, so the conditions here have really started to deteriorate. You can see the wind and the rain really picking up, and it's going to be getting worse later tonight. We are expecting landfall just south of here a bit later. Hurricane Milton closing in on the west coast of Florida. Rain and wind already being felt. The storm's outer bands spawning several tornadoes. This one northwest of Miami along Alligator Alley, another in Fort Lauderdale. The massive storm expected to bring a record-breaking storm surge of 8 to 12 feet for the Tampa Bay and Fort Myers areas. An even bigger storm surge of 10 to 15 feet is expected into Sarasota and south.
Hurricane Milton is going to be a deadly and catastrophic storm. It will bring massive storm surge, high winds, and severe flooding as it moves across the state of Florida.
Resources assembled to respond. Utility crews on standby, anticipating widespread power outages. President Biden and Vice President Harris both briefed on the situation this afternoon.
But I urge everyone in Hurricane Milton's path to follow all safety instructions as we head to the next 24 hours. It's literally a matter of life and death.
Millions warned to evacuate, and many listened. Some packing what they could, going to shelters.
Everybody's worried about the same thing, do you have a home to come back to, or, that nature.
But not everyone heeded the warnings.
These storms are nothing to mess with. Although I'm a Floridian, I'm used to it.
The Sunshine Skyway Bridge over Tampa Bay closed. People fortified their homes.
Buttoned up the best we could, and we got out of there.
One homeowner literally tying down his home using heavy-duty straps. And FEMA says more than 1,000 first responders are prepared with food and water, as well as search and rescue teams. In Tampa, Jacqueline Lee, Channel 6 Action News. Brian, Sarah.
Okay, Jacqueline, be safe there in Florida tonight. In the meantime, in the last couple of minutes, the storm has lost a little bit of strength, but it remains a monster nonetheless.
Yeah, going to do some damage. Meteorologist Adam Joseph in the Weather Center with the latest on Milton. Adam.
Yeah, and most of Florida already feeling the effects, not only the outer bands, but also the number of tornadoes. So far, a dozen reported tornadoes, and these are large tornadoes that you typically see in the Midwest. Tornado warnings, that is the red boxes on the East Coast. So again, this storm is on the centers in the Gulf of Mexico, but the East Coast getting very severe weather out of it. Right now, it is a Category 3 with wind sustained 125. I want you to take the category completely away. This doesn't matter if it's a 3, a 4, or a 5. You're talking about a 20-25 mile per hour difference in its wind speed, and it's already picked up the ocean floor, being a 4 and a 5 for so long that wall of water, that storm surge, will still come in the significant category. This is all red, which indicates tornado watches, which encompass everyone from Daytona Beach all the way down to Miami and including Key West. So tornadoes are also a threat in addition to the storm surge and also the winds from the actual center of the storm. Rainfall estimates so far, we're picking up anywhere between about 3 to as much as 5 to 6 inches of rainfall. And notice off the coast here, that's the bands of the heaviest of the rain that will be pushing inland as we go through the overnight hours. In fact, flash flooding will be a major concern. This is on the top end of the scale here from Tampa, Sarasota to Orlando. So water rescues inland will also need to be aware of overnight in addition to that storm surge. As we take a look at the wave heights right now, here's the center at 4 o'clock. It is still about 120 miles southwest of St. Petersburg and Sarasota. Once we get towards that 9 o'clock hour, the center of the storm, you can see the wave heights. It's a little bit lower here, St. Petersburg and Sarasota, but at 9 o'clock, these wave heights around it as that storm surge comes in from Fort Myers up to Sarasota, Wave heights 18 to 22 feet, historic storm surge there. And as that eye comes in, all of that wall of water will continue to push its way towards St. Petersburg and Tampa Bay with the possibility of historic flooding. Much more on this in our forecast, guys, coming up in just a little bit.